Hello, my name is Suani Leticia, and now I will tell you a lot about the city of Moscow. Distan- the distance between Moscow and Honduras is 10,548 kilometers. The cost of the ticket from Honduras to Russia is $986. Hondurans do not need a visa to visit the city. The currency used in Moscow is called ruble. The ruble is equivalent to 33 Honduran cents. Moscow is located on the Moscow River in western Russia and is the cosmopolitan capital of the nation. In its historic center, is the Kremlin and complex that house the president and third of the stars in armory. Outside its walls is the Red Square, the symbolic center of Russia. In the city, it has approximately 11.90 million inhabitants. In Moscow, there are many places to visit, such as the Lenin Mausoleum, the complete collection of the State Historic Museum, and the St. Basil's Cathedral, known for its colorful onion domes. We can also visit the parks like Locomotive Park or Park Casca, Aqua Park Caribilla. That was my participation. I like you with my classmates.
Hello, my name is Noé Varela, and in this section I will talk about iconic places that we can find in the city of Moscow and some activities that we can do. Between these places we have number 1, Red Square and St. Basil's Cathedral. The Red Square, also called the heart of Moscow, has an extension of 300 meters. In the square are the gallows, the monument to the Lenin and Patriarchy, as well as the world-famous tomb of Lenin. It also gives a preamble to the Cathedral of St. Basil's, worldwide famous for its wolf-shaped domes, its unique morphology and color, built in the 16th century in just 6 years. At number 2, the Kremlin. It is a group of civil and religious buildings, also known as the government house of the Russian Federation. In this group we can find palaces and cathedrals of singular beauty, such as the Dormition Cathedral, the Archangel Michael Cathedral, or the Annunciation Cathedral, also the Palace of Senate, the Great Palace of the Kremlin, the State Palace of the Kremlin, where we can take some beautiful photographs and contemplate its unique architecture. Number 3, Alexander Garden. It is one of the main city parks located in the northwest part of the Kremlin. It is a tribute of the unshakable spirit of Moscow, which hosts the tomb of the unknown soldier and the eternal flame, the obelisk for the 300th anniversary of the House of the Romanov, and traced to the Kremlin through the Kutafi Tower. At number 4, Moscow Metro. The best way to understand how the new coexists with the old is underground. In the Moscow Metro facility we must visit it as if we were visiting a museum of art and history and not a simple transport. With opulent marble walls, chandeliers and historical artwork, each station tells a history about Russian culture, heroism and technology. At number 5 is Mailovsky Market. The attraction of this market is its architecture. In this place, the traditional Russian construction typology is still preserved. We can taste the delicious local cuisine, buy handicraft, buy one of the famous matryoshkas or Russian dolls, or some kind of souvenirs. At number 6, the Moscow River. Another attraction in Moscow is to travel the Moscow River in some type of boat at low cost, and to be able to enjoy the tour with scenic views. At number 7, Tretiakov Gallery. The State Tretyakovo Gallery, founded in the middle of the 19th century by the merchant who gave it its name, brings together one of the most important collections of Russian painting.
Hello, my name is Gustavo David Chavarri. I will take to you a blog. What to eat in Russia and where to eat in Moscow. Russian gastronomy allows to obtain a very little or even to those of other countries that have more minutes. Russian gastronomy will surprise you with every bite. Next, I will tell you which are the 5 foods that you must take in your travel to Moscow. 1. Borsung. Borsung was entered in red color as made in world famous. It is prepared with big red cabbage and potato. Sometimes it also contains meat. It is served with a spoonful of soup grain. But they are a hot in both winter and summer is today in the warmer months. Some tradition should have big raven with the cool version. Oliver Salen. Oliver Salen did this while creating by a French chef in Moscow. A chef prepared it his high way, but welcome say they usually as potato, pecan greens, hard-boiled egg, chicken, peas and carrots. Money Thai is also as copper, prawns and ever red caviar balls. It is always dressed with a lick mayo with touch of mustard and dill. Blinis. The crepe are another of the scented starters they ate in Russia. They can be ate sour or sweet of any cider and accompanied by any day. They large they fish with shell with some vegetable like mush or with some cool meat. The small ones are served as in appetizers accompanied with caviar, smoked salmon or herring. The sweet are loved of dessert and are usually served with a fruit covered in cream. Pelmeni. This Russian version of the stock of cooking dumpling for the Far East is, for me, one of the best dishes to eat in Russia. They are supper with milk, put lard on beef, cooked in chicken or beef brown with bechamel on a salad with sour cream. I bet today they are money in money. Oyster served and with our kick of fillings. Caviar and almost are the in of the list of 1 to 8 in Russia. We come to one of the strongest dishes, caviar, but red caviar, made from salmon red and black caviar, made from Belgian or Stuttgart are delicates they are not wheat. Everyone's rich albeit their air kit and found varied in version that can be started.
Hello, my name is Angel Funes and I am going to talk to you about the means of transport in Moscow. The subway comes as the people's palace for the beauty and majesty of its facilities. The Moscow Metro connects different parts of the city quickly, economically and efficiently, transferring more than 7 million passengers each day to their destination. The frequency of pass during per hour is between 1 and 3 minutes, although it varies significantly depending on the line and the station. The price of a single ticket to move around the city is 0.50 $70. The taxis in Moscow, there are different taxi companies and each of them has its own rates. In addition, the legal taxi service in Moscow, the use of private unlicensed vehicles for passenger transport is very common. Keep in mind that it is essential to agree on the price of the taxi in advance, clearly showing the destination to avoid misunderstandings. Tourist bus. In Moscow, tourist bus is the most practical way to get around the capital of Russia. It will allow you to get on any of your stores to explore the city. The ticket valid for 2 days has a price of 30 euros for adults and 25 for children. Bus. Moscow boasts a comfortable means of transport to get to the airport, but in general the traffic jam that are generated in the city is a low and not very punctual means of transport. The price for using transport through to the Moscow metropolitan area is 55 rubles for an individual ticket.
Hello, my name is Leslie Archaga and I am going to tell you about the customs and traditions in Moscow. Most Russians celebrate New Year Day like the rest of the world on January 1st, but there is an older tradition of New Year's Day, which is the 14th of January, that many in Russia also celebrate. Christmas in Moscow occurs on January 7, according to the Russian Orthodox calendar. In Moscow, May 9 is Victory Day, a holiday to remember service members and Russians' involvement in World War II. There is also the Russians' Winter Festival that starts in December and continues into January. In Moscow, performance of traditional Russian songs and dance, games, crafts, food and more are presented. In Moscow, they do not smile at everyone, not on the street, not in their daily life. Life is not easy and there are people who have a really bad time. That is their way of keeping respect. In Moscow, toasts are reserved only for special occasions. Since the 14th, that is sometimes really serious. The traditional clothing worn by women in Moscow almost completely hides their feminine figure, focusing on the face. The typical clothing for women in the south consists of a white shirt and a black scarf, called a bandana. Men traditionally wear trousers, a shirt usually white and oblique collar, and clothes with a belt on top.